Good morning, all of you students. We are doing the chapter electric current and its effect. In this chapter, we did many things like different topics, then exercises A, B, C, and T. Now, today I am going to explain the questions of the exercise E. Now, the first question is the same amount of current flows through the connecting wires and the bulb filament. However, it is only the filament that glows. Why? What is the reason of glowing of the filament when the same amount of current flows through the connecting wires and the bulb filament both? Now, what will be the answer? The connecting wire is usually made up of copper or aluminum, which have very less resistance, and the filament is made up of tungsten, which has very high resistance. That's why the filament of the bulb becomes white hot and start emitting light. This is the reason why the same amount of current flows through the connecting wires and the bulb filament, but only the filament that glows. Now question number 2. The brightness of light emitted by a bulb is observed to decrease when an electric heater is connected in series with it. Suggest the likely reason for the observation. What is the reason of decrease in the brightness of the light emitted by a bulb when an electric heater is connected in series with it? Now the answer. The brightness of light emitted by a bulb is observed to decrease when an electric heater is connected in series with it because the amount of current supplied to the bulb is now divided and it is supplied to the electric heater also. This is the reason why the brightness of light emitted by a bulb is observed to decrease when an electric heater is connected in series with it. Now question number 3. Suggest an experimental setup to illustrate the action of an electric fuse. To illustrate the action of an electric fuse, we will set an electric circuit using connecting wire, cell, bulb, switch and steel wool as shown in the diagram. Now we will pass the current through the circuit for some time. We will observe the steel wool carefully. We will observe that the steel will melt and break. We can use wires made from special materials, melt quickly and break when large currents are passed through them. In this way, we can show the action of electric fuse in a circuit. Now question number 4. A novice electrician, while carrying out some repairs in Sumit's house, tried to put a piece of tungsten wire in a fuse. Sumit's father, on noticing this, stopped him from doing so. Give reasons as to why he did that. Now, what will be the answer? Sumit's father stopped the electrician to put a piece of tungsten wire in a fuse because the tungsten has high melting point and the wire which is used in an electric fuse is made up of the materials which have low melting point. If tungsten is used in fuse, it will not melt and break when the strength of current exceeds its specified value and cause damage. Now question number 5. Draw a label diagram of an electric bell and explain its working. The diagram is drawn and it is shown on your screen. Now working of an electric bell. When current flows through the electromagnet, it acquires magnetism and attracts the armature. As the armature bends towards the electromagnet, the gong is struck, but at the same time, contact between armature and contact screw gets broken and the circuit gets switched off. As the current flow stops, the electromagnet loses its magnetism. It therefore no longer attracts the armature. The armature gets pulled back to its original position. It now again comes in contact with the connect screw and the circuit gets completed again. The cycle repeats itself and the gong gets struck again. Due to this alternate making and breaking of the circuit, the electric bell goes on ringing continuously as long as the switch kept pressed. In this way, students, we have completed all the questions of exercise E. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.